So Thomas Street, that's Thomas Street. That's the Teleperformance building. What up, Raff leaders? Welcome back to my channel. We're continuing the walk along Lamaha Street to look at the developments, particularly on the embankment. We were just on the embankment when we were unceremoniously evicted by a man waving a rifle. For some reason, apparently, that area is restricted, so we're going to walk onto the roadway and continue our tour of the divide on the other side. So we're going to continue exploring the new developments on the Lamaha Street Embankment on the other side of this monstrosity that has been erected with the GRA banner. But this is what's happening here on Lamaha Street. We're approaching the intersection with Camp and Lamaha Street, and it seems as if GRA is using the other side of this area, the embankment, as a parking lot. So that's what I can tell from this distance, and we're going to try and walk all the way to the end so we can see where they demolished that train line. But at this end, it seems as if this parking lot has been converted into something that is now restricted. This is the intersection with Camp Street. This building has been empty for a while. Like I said, you can go take a look at my previous video on Camp Street to see what's happening, what I said about this building. But next door to it, there is another frame that's going up. All right, another frame. So let's cross on to the divide again. So this is the parking lot. I think this used also to be some kind of a restaurant facility. But this is a much more completed section of the divide between Lamaha Street, in this case Cowan Street, on the embankment, the train line embankment. Now this is a new structure since the last time I've been here. This structure has been built. It's a frame of a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6, maybe 7-story building. So this is the steel frame of a 7 or 8-story building that's going up next door to this building. Again, if you notice how narrow these buildings are, it has to do with the lot, right? The way the land is divided. So GRA is using this as a parking lot. This part of the divide is a parking lot. But there on Lamaha Street, more development is continuing. Between those buildings, you can see that is the green building in the background. That's the headquarters of Demerara Bank. We saw that on Camp Street in our Camp Street video. If you want to see more of that, you can go take a look at the video on Camp Street. As we walk west, we're heading west here on the divide. That is the walkway that they've built onto this train line embankment. They've turned it into a parking lot on both sides now. And that is Lamaha Street. There is a temple on Lamaha Street. You can see small temple on Lamaha Street, Hindu temple. And these buildings are on Lamaha Street. Morning. So this is what's happening here, guys. This is the parking lot for the Guyana Revenue Authority. They've now moved it to the western side of that divide, and here we're approaching the intersection with Waterloo Street and what appears to be What is this, a pagoda? Looks like a Chinese monument. So that's this section of the walkway and parking lot built onto the train line. This street is Waterloo Street. This is some kind of monument to the Chinese. Looks like a, what is it, a pagoda? Looks in shape like the Seawall Bandstand. That's Cowan Street on the north side, and this is Parade Street. This intersection is with Parade Street. There's even some toilet facilities here. So this is what they've built, guys. This end is locked, and like I said, at the other end, this is the Transport and Harbors building. This is to be a train station, and now the Ministry of Public Works, as you can see, Ministry of Public Works is using it as a workshop. So the last time I was here, like I said, there were lots of vehicles in that on the divide, on the embankment, utilizing that section of the Lamaha Street Embankment. So this is as far as pavement goes. We'll see if we can continue on the other side of Parade Street and continue then.